We need to win in November. November is about, in my opinion, stopping fascism in the United States, and that is what Donald Trump represents. In my opinion, stopping fascism in the United States.
Proud to be a bartender. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with working retail, folding clothes for other people to buy. There is nothing wrong with preparing the food that your neighbors will eat. There is nothing wrong with driving the buses that take your family to work. There is nothing wrong with being a working person in the United States of America.
There are a lot of people in the Democratic Party, members of Congress, who are concerned that you're going to try to push the party too far to the left.
Yeah, while I understand that concern, I think that I'm a much more reasonable person than people tend to make me out to be.
The Democratic Party is radical and is far to the left and wants all these dangerous things. I mean,
Right.
do you call yourself a radical?
Yeah, you know, if that's what radical means, call me a radical.
Because radical doesn't mean crazy.
In my opinion, stopping fascism in the United States.
Let's find out if they actually know what fascism is.
I certainly count myself as Antifa. We do not think that fascists and ultra-right-wingers, the alt-right, deserve to have a platform.
Me, I'm an anarchist, man. I've been an anarchist since I was a teenager, so how's that going? I love it. How would you define what fascism is?
I don't know.
How would you define fascism?
It's not an easy thing to define.
How would you define fascism?
I don't really want to get into all of that history and
Does
stuff.
that mean you can't define it, though?
I don't want to talk about it right now.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh. Excuse me. Fascist ideas. And how would you define fascism? How would you define what fascism is? All right. I see the word Nazi punks, F off, but fascism, what is fascism?
I don't want to commit to any sort of definition, maybe.
It's a serious thing, though, to call someone a Nazi and a fascist, but you have to know what it is, though, if you're going to call them that.
And I think that guy's a Nazi.
Tell me what a Nazi and a fascist is, though.
Yeah, I don't want to answer any more questions. Thanks.
It's a serious term to level.
People that are here to celebrate fascism or white supremacy.
And how would you define fascism?
Fascism is an increasingly upward hierarchical model that puts white people and European people at the top.
No free speech if you're a fascist, and apparently everyone's a fascist, so... Excuse me, what are you guys hoping to accomplish by being out here today?
I don't want them speaking to students and taking up space. And
so we should take their platform away.
I would like to take their platform away.
That sounds kind of fascist.
I'm not the government.
I hope to spread a message of compassion and justice, and that resonates with people in there.
Is it compassionate to call them Nazis?
In fact, reports released recently by the FBI, a soon-to-be-released report by the National Coalition for the Homeless, shows uptick in hate crimes in all categories.
What do you think of the group Antifa?
I think that they do a wonderful job defending against fascism.
And you talk about the FBI, but the FBI has listed them as a domestic terror organization.
Yeah, that's nonsense. The FBI is a domestic terrorist organization.
Well, you just cited them in talking about the hate crime spike.
But I don't take my dictates from the FBI.
Well, you just cited how they're fascist because of FBI statistics. Are you picking and choosing which statistics from the FBI you want to use?
I didn't cite.
A three-word sign doesn't really seem to expand on that too much.
Well, we have several signs, actually.
Okay, so we got about a dozen words total. What's the sign say?